What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. There's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Hi guys, and welcome to this week's video. Let me start by saying this isn't the video I originally had planned for this week. What I originally had planned has sort of gone very wrong, really. Unfortunately, we have a big problem with our broadband at the moment. BT haven't been able to fix it, so it's been referred over to Openreach. We're not on full fibre here, so there must be a fault with our wiring. I think it's copper from us to some sort of cabinet. I don't really fully understand it, but you might have noticed I've had issues getting videos out on time, and that's because they've just taken so long to upload. So that is part of the reason why this is going to be a little bit of a catch-up video. The other reason is, like the rest of the country, it's gone very cold, and it's certainly caught me out. Now, I was planning on hopefully clipping bow, but with the weather dropping so cold as it has, I didn't really feel like that was fair. I also my clippers now are getting a bit older. They are the Lister Liberties, which are discontinued, and I can't source a battery pack for them. They have a lithium battery. They're not like the older ones that I think you can buy replacement battery cells for them, but I haven't been able to locate anything for this particular one. I've been very pleased with them, but I have been sort of looking around at a replacement. I've always had Listers. I had the Showman when that was first out, and then obviously transferred over to the Liberty, which was the replacement for the Showman. So Beau's looking very woolly at the moment, bless him. And you? Yeah. Very fluffy. So he is in need of clipping. So we went to Your Horse Live a few weeks ago, and I had a look at the Liveryman Phoenix, which is their brand new clipper. It was on pre-order at the time. So I had a good sort of look, and I was quite impressed with it. It was easy to handle. I have very small hands, so that was quite an important sort of thing for me, that I could handle the clipper, which is part of the reason I had the Liberty. That was quite easy for me to sort of handle. So yeah, I had a good look at that. I was very impressed. So I made a decision that I've actually ordered one, and it's with my local saddlery, Lenican Saddlers, and I'm just got to go and pick it up, but with the weather being quite so cold and icy, I haven't been, and also with it being so cold, I didn't feel like clipping him. I didn't think it'd be fair, bless him, because he hasn't got doing a huge amount at the moment. As you can see in the background, he's falling asleep, bless him. So he's having a little bit of an easy time at the moment, but we have got plans going forward closer to Christmas. We are hoping to do 2 videos a week, and we got some things in the pipeline. My planning's not going quite according to plan, but I'm hoping that it will all come together in the end, so watch this space. So that was the original video. I was hoping would be a comparison against the Liveryman Phoenix with my Lister Liberties. Obviously my Lister Liberties are older, but I'm used to using them. So it'll be very interesting, and that will be next week's video will be a review of the new Liveryman clipper and comparing it to my old ones. So, yeah, quite excited to do that. Very excited to see how they clip. I'm hoping that bow's quite sensitive, so I'm hoping that they won't cause any sort of issues, but we will see. So that will be my first sort of really sort of big sort of product review. I'm not been sponsored by Liveryman or Lister. It will be an independent review, and hopefully, I know clipping can be quite confusing with tensioning on clippers and different blades, so I'm hoping I can sort of, if anybody's got any sort of questions, I do have some sort of product knowledge on them. I'm more than happy to sort of help where I can, because I know I'm on a couple of the sort of forums on Facebook that, yeah, this time of year with clipping can be a bit of a minefield. So it'll be quite interesting to do a sort of a comparison, because I'm sure a lot of people do still have the Lister Liberties. They were very popular. I love mine to bits, but it has come to the point now where I do need to look at a different option, and I wasn't quite convinced on their, I think it's the Eclipse, although obviously I haven't tried one, so I'm going across to a different brand. I've never had a Liveryman clipper, so it will be really interesting to give it a good sort of try out. And while we were at Your Horse Live, we of course had to do a little bit of shopping, and so I bought a few bits for Beau, bless him, because he's been very good this year. So we did buy a few bits. Yes, I bought him some more of what I use on his skin, which I find really sort of is helping, particularly where he gets a little bit of dry skin at the back of his knees. So this Botanica, I picked up some more wash, the anti-itch cream that seems to help with him rubbing his tail, and also their herbal cream, which I find is fantastic for any sort of cuts, particularly on the legs and the back of his heels, is where this time of year I was to try and prevent any sort of mud fever. So I find their products are fantastic for that. And also we had to visit the Lemire stand, and I've picked up a hat cover with some reflective sort of print to it, so that's going to go on my skull hat for hacking out, particularly this time of year. I picked up another sort of drinks bottle because I keep finding my husband keeps pinching mine, so we got one each then, in the Atlantic blue, which is probably my favourite blue that they've done. And also Beau's got a new saddle pad with some diamantes on it, so yeah, it's navy. So I don't know how well it's going to really show up, but it's got a bit of sparkle to it. So yeah, very much looking forward to using that one. I also placed another order while I was up there, and it has now arrived. Now this is a little bit of a sneak peek, shall we say, of something we've hoping to do on the run up to Christmas, have a little bit of fun with. So I'm going to give you a tiny sneak peek of what else has arrived. So yes, this is a little bit of a sneak peek. It's also got to be put together. So good. That gives you perhaps a little bit of idea what we're hoping to do for sort of Vlogmas on the run up to Christmas. It's quite exciting. There is also something else in the works, but that's still in this sort of planning stages. With sort of what we're doing at the moment with sort of exercising, Beau's having a little bit of a quiet period, but he is still being worked during the week. We are playing, well, I say playing, we are doing our homework. We're having a go at the changes at home. and I'm really pleased with how much he's trying. Yes, they are obviously nowhere near the finished sort of product really. It is a work in progress, but I'm so pleased with just how much he tries. Bless him, he really does. He's trying so hard, but he just gets his legs in a bit of a muddle, and I'm still perhaps not quite giving him the correct aids, probably at quite the right time. So we're still learning, but I'm so pleased with the progress he's sort of making, and we have got another 2 lessons with Haley before Christmas, so hopefully by then we will continue to improve, and very excited. I didn't think we would be making the progress we have with them quite so quickly, so it's really exciting. Obviously they're nowhere near the finished article. I wouldn't even consider sort of going out and doing an advanced medium test at the moment, but it just, the fact that perhaps is on the horizon now is really exciting. Very excited about it. So I'm really sort of looking forward to sort of next year, but it's quite nice at the moment. I'm trying not to sort of drill too much work into him at the moment and keeping it a bit light. We've got the poles up in the school, we're sort of trotting through those, just trying to give him some variation, hacking out as and when we can. So basically, this isn't, like I said, this wasn't the original video I had planned, but I'm hoping that will be next week. I'll get that done during the week, get it videoed, and hopefully it'll upload. Fingers crossed. You've got to love technology. Unfortunately, it's passing me by a little bit, getting a bit old, but hopefully, and I'm really sort of quite excited of what we're hoping to do. Planning's all in place. It's just hope it's gonna go according to plan. These things rarely do though, but I'm sure we can get something out. Listen, he's very sleepy. So that's it for this week. Not very exciting, I'm sorry, but hopefully we will get some decent footage soon and get that uploaded. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.